Okay, welcome back. I just wanted to, in this video, kind of go back through this problem again, and I wanted to show you on paper what you could do if you wanted to kind of solve the problem on paper first. So I hope you can see this. I wish I had a little bit better way to show you on the screen, but this is kind of what I have right now. So, um, I'll look for something better in the future. But if you can see what I did over here on the side is I sort of created my own little stack. And so I started out with, you can see I started out with 5, and that's what you would need to start out with because that's what's passed into the method. And then we're reducing the problem, you see, by 1 each time, but then we stop printing out at 0. So the 0 is the last one over here. The 0 is the last one, but we don't print anything out because the 0 happens after the print statement. So this is something else I wanted to talk to you about too, is it really does matter whether or not the print statement is before or after the recursion, because that's going to depend on how you pop things off of the stack. So in this case, we've already printed all of these off. So whenever we go back through the recursion, it's going to pop it off and you're not really going to see that. But if you're printing it after the recursion, then it's going to pop off one by one afterwards. So I encourage you to go into Eclipse and play with this a little bit, even play with this example and what it looks like when you put the print statement before and when you put the print statement after the recursion. So it does make a difference where that print statement is and how it looks when you run it recursively. But I also encourage you to do this on your own paper too, and think about it and how this is actually breaking it down into sub-problems, okay? So that's one way to do it. I've seen other ways of doing it, but this is the most intuitive to me, and it's helped me a lot over the years with how to sort of break this recursion problem down into sub-problems. So I hope that helps you a little bit. So I'm going to stop the video here and I'm going to let you play around with this example and maybe even put it into Eclipse and run it with the print statement before, the print statement after, and we'll start up with the very last video in this series shortly.